Central Florida. Welcome in. I'm headed to another small town called Aztec in San Juan County, and I'm appealing from the district court to the appeal courts, and I'm going to see if I qualify for a public defender to represent me in the appeal courts. Struck by lightning, Stephanie Drinks, William L., Brooke Cameron. So that's where I'm headed to. It's about a 10 minute drive. And this is San Juan County in New Mexico, around the 4Corners area. So we're headed to Aztec, New Mexico, and that's where the main public defender's office for the district and the magistrate courts are here. While I was trying to find out how exactly do I apply for a public defender out of the district court to the appeal courts, and that was, they were giving me misinformation, and all the clerks there in Santa Fe. Santa Fe is the capital of New Mexico, and that's where the main legal offices are, the government. And they were giving me information that was confusing, and they weren't accurate on how I could apply for public defender out of the district court to the appeal courts. Keeping this wine in line. Diaz, welcome in. So I talked to the main, I guess she's the manager of the main public defender's office in Santa Fe, and it sounds like she finally gave me the correct information. She told me that I can still apply here in San Juan County for a public defender to represent me in my appeal. So because Santa Fe is about almost a 2.5 hour drive from here. How's the audio and the visual? Get a 1 in the chat. 2 if it's choppy, grainy. Struck by lightning. Top of tea. I was keeping this wine in line. Appreciate y'all being here. This is the east side of Farmington. Farmington is not very big. It takes about at least 15 minutes to get one side to the other of the town of Farmington. And I was trespassed from the district court last year, and that got uplifted on the 5th of this month. It's stupid. And when I was going to court, when I appealed from the municipal court to the district court, they had that trespass on me from the district court. Where we're headed to, that's where the district court is located also. So every time I went into the district court, I had to call the sheriff's department and get a civil standby. John Blatcher, I'll be. So this is just went live just to let you guys know what's going on with my situation, and document. Easy cameras on. Appreciate you being here. So what they're doing here, even the district court, the judges and the prosecutors, they all know who I am. They know what I do. They know I exercise my first. I take public tours and film the police, which is our First Amendment right, and they don't like it. Just like what Reluctant Prophet's going through, you know. was watching him earlier. I've been watching Reluctant Prophet. I met Reluctant Prophet 2 years ago in Gallup, New Mexico. Guy's genuine, man. He's a nice guy. He's very helpful. Ian Myers, man. He's a beast. That's what he's doing. Pro se. Mexico citizen. Welcome in. Brooke Cameron. Appreciate you guys all being here. So they told me the office closes at 3:30, so I'm trying to make it there before then. I appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate if you guys can hit the thumbs up. If there's any moderators in here, you guys put in Genuine Sterling's Nathan Alive, Tapatios. Moderators, if you guys aren't subscribe to each other, you know, support one another. Genuine Sterling, he was my father. I think it's going on almost 4 months now. He passed away. Me and him are close, and shocking news to me because I was with him a couple days before he passed away. And that's one of the reasons why I found out my attorney at the time gave me bad counsel. I told him, you know, I said my father passed away and I'm going through a hardship, through a hard time right now. He passed away on the 12th, my court was on the 18th, and I tried to ask him, you know, we can still appeal. He never answered yes or no. And I told him, is that my only option? Is to take the plea deal in order for me to make it to my father's funeral? Because I knew they were going to take me to jail that day if I didn't take the plea deal. And I wasn't going to take the plea deal. I know I'm not guilty of the charges of the resisting, obstructing. My family told me to make the right decision. They wanted me to be at my father's funeral, and so what my attorney told me is, if I were you, I'd take the plea deal. So more or less like coerce me into taking a plea deal. And about a week after I got done with my father's funeral and given a proper burial, I found out that, you know, he could have got me a continuance, or even told me to not take the plea deal and we could appeal. Hello, Lucero. If I miss you guys in the chat, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road too. And these guys watch they're probably watching now. They watch my lives. Like I said, that's why they get upset. It's like putting a mirror up to them. And when they see themselves up on YouTube, they get mad at me. And so the main person behind all of this, and her name is, she's the city attorney. Her name is Jennifer Brukel. Then her sidekick, the city deputy attorney, Russell Frost. The Jennifer Brukel, the city attorney, she's the one that put up the signs inside City Hall saying no videotaping or audio recording. And that's when James Freeman helped me out with the civil rights attorney, and they decided to drop all the charges because it would have became a civil lawsuit. Scottish One, Rural Joe. Yeah, my car. Once you put a new windshield in, it ends up cracking again. My car takes a lot of. I go back out to the reservation a lot, and the roads aren't all paved out there, so my vehicle takes a lot of beating from the dirt roads, washboards. Crofty. what do you guys think about Judge Ball putting a lawsuit on Reluctant Prophet? It's pretty stupid. Ready? Appreciate that. Struck by 90. I'm not in it for the money, you know, the clicks and views. I'm in it for the right reasons. And this is here in San Juan County. Their police academies. They're teaching them that I'm trying to get a civil lawsuit. I'm just trying to make money off of YouTube. Embarrassing them when they're embarrassing themselves. Sheriff over here looks like I've got somebody for speeding. There for a while, I thought I had to go all the way to Santa Fe because the clerks in Santa Fe at the main office of the public defenders here in New Mexico telling me I had to go to the main building in person to apply and see if I qualify. I was about ready to head out that way here in a few days. So I finally hopefully got the correct information about applying and see if I qualify for one here locally in San Juan County. The county is San Juan County here. I really do thank you guys for supporting the 4Corner FistNtheair channel. This is what they're trying to do. That's why they're try to stop this channel. And I know I'm not guilty of the charges. They know I'm not guilty of the charges. My video proves it. You know, Kelly Boyd's body cam proves it. The officer who charged me with these charges, Kelly Boyd, she never even spoke to me that day, and I was on the sidewalk the whole time. So what they're doing is just the municipal courts aren't court of records like kangaroo courts, marsupial courts. And the plea deal I made was an oral agreement. I didn't sign no contract. Well, at the time, my mind was on my father. You know. Making the plea deal, it felt like I was pressured into making it. This public defender's office where we're going to, this is where when I started doing my public tours 3 years ago, I was arrested for filming inside and charged for criminal trespass and resisting arrest right here, right in this parking lot. I don't know if a lot of you guys remember that. They dropped the charges because they charged me with private property charges, and this is, and I never resisted. What happened was the sheriffs never gave up their body cameras, and it came to a speedy trial. So I'm gonna go in here. Let's see. Apply for a public defender for my appeal. All right, guys, I'll be back. Ladies are confused about what's going on. Yeah, they're confused. How the appeal process works is you have to wait for the final order. And it took about almost 2 weeks. And it was a motion, the city attorney, the prosecutor, ordered a motion to remand my charges back to the municipal court. And on the appeal process, it says once you get the final notice, and that's where I was confused because it didn't say final notice. It just said ordering motion to remand me back to the municipal courts. And that's what they're telling me. It says you're back in the municipal courts, and I had to explain to them on the form. It says, that you have to get the final order, and I found out that's what I was told. That was the final order of the district court. So I don't know if my chat, live chat got stuck. Like I said, even at Santa Fe, they were telling me I had to go to Santa Fe in person at the main office there to apply and see if I qualify for a public defender to represent me in my appeal. Galveston Island Transparency. Appreciate you joining. Robert Rod. Rami. Money 420. UK Medic. I'll be. You're probably calling the district court, municipal court, Santa Fe. Looks like my live chat got stuck, y'all. Anybody know how to fix that when your live chat gets stuck? Well, it's stuck. Even though if you tell me, I won't be able to see it. Yeah, right here where I'm parked right now, is where I got tackled. I was inside first, then they called the sheriffs on me. Sheriff told me to leave probably about 8 times. I finally told him, you know what, I'll leave, but I'll be back tomorrow. And he told me if you come back tomorrow, you'll be arrested. almost half an hour now. I don't think they've had anybody really appeal from the district court to the appeal courts. Because they all came out looking at each other with question marks on top of their head. Yeah, I'm not taking my camera in there because I don't want to chance it. It says they have a sign in there saying no filming. A fake sign. No fake statue on it. Yeah, they all came out. All the ladies from their offices, and they all kind of took a look at me. They pretty much looked puzzled, confused about me applying for a public attorney to represent me in the appeal courts. Yeah, my live chat got stuck, y'all. Appreciate y'all hitting the thumbs up. I think Elected Prophet still alive with Hayden Myers. Probably in there sitting watching my live also. Yeah, I thought they would give me, the district court would give me paperwork that said final order of them remanding me back to the municipal court. But the prosecutor, Jennifer Brukel, just put a motion in ordering to remand me back to the municipal courts, and that's what the young clerk was saying, that you're says that you're back in the municipal courts. And I told him that, well, on the pro se form it says once you get the final notice, that's when you can start your appeal process. They give you 30 days to appeal from the district court to the appeal courts. At the magistrate court over here. Doing some construction, starting something on that side there. Wish my live chat didn't get stuck. Today's the 18th. I think. The man lady sitting at the front there was telling me it's probably best that you went in at Santa Fe. I said since I was in the municipal courts here in San Juan County, the city of Farmington, is not court of records. When I took the plea deal that day, like I said, it was pressured, coerced into taking the plea because of my father passing, and only had a few days left when I put in my appeal. In the 15 days that I appealed, that I took the plea deal, and I didn't think they were gonna accept my appeal because I went and took the plea deal as much as I didn't want to, in order to make it to my father's funeral. It was like a big put down to put down the community. My father's still on my mind every day. I go to sleep at night, wake up in the morning. I helped them start that channel, Genuine Starting channel. Got all his silversmithing tools and whatever the last of the pieces he made, his handmade silver pieces. You know, when the district attorney, district judge here denied my motions and my appeal, the prosecutor, Jennifer Brukel, they were all outside celebrating, giving each other a high five, hugging one another. They think it's a game. They think it's a winning and losing battle with our rights. You know, I got justice, but when I didn't get justice, but you know, my charges were dropped because they know they did me wrong with the criminal trespass and resisting here. I went pro se on my criminal trespass at the park, and both prosecutors were against me, and the judge, I should say. So I'm kind of going through the same situation as what Carolina, Fort Worth is going through. Not just us, you know, I know there's others. and they're railroading me here because they know who I am and they know what I do. I won't be too surprised if they deny me trying to apply for a public defender here. They've been there for a while. The paperwork I gave to them. This morning I talked to the office here, to the clerk, and I explained to them what my situation, and I told them that the main manager of the office of the public defenders in Santa Fe told me to come here, that you guys all work together. I called here this morning. I let them know the same thing. Well, what actually happened is they told me that I did have a public defender. I said, really? I said, I never have it. I haven't even applied for one yet after my uh, my district court. And what they were bringing up was 2 years ago. I was trying to ask the clerk here, if I do have a public defender, can I have his name or phone number? And she told me no. See, these guys they don't understand their jobs in these positions. I was going to argue with her. And I said, I need the phone number so I can talk to him about my situation if I do have a public defender. And I was kind of confused again. And that's when she found out that she was looking me up, 2 years ago? So the reason why I'm going through with these charges is all retaliation. They're railroading me. They want me to stop filming them. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they charged me with resisting and obstructing, because every time I film, they're saying on the unsupervised probation, it was saying no negative contact with law enforcement. But every time I would go out there and film, that's what they would consider negative contact. If an officer tells me to get back or tells me not to interfere. Since 2 years ago, they've been having presentations about me and my channel. They're viewing them in the police academy, teaching them that I'm filming them to get a lawsuit, to make clicks and views on YouTube. The mayor's involved. The mayor, his name is Mayor Duckett. His name was all on the paperwork that I asked for about the presentations that they were having on me. Here in Aztec, they were involved. City of Farmington. The sheriff, Shane Ferrari, they run unelected. They're elected and they run unopposed. Yeah, they're confused. So nobody really appealed from the district court to the appeals court, and 20 gentlemen came out and told me that they don't really run into this situation. So, and they're closed now, so they told me to come back tomorrow again. So, all right, guys, I was just doing this to document and, let you guys know my situation. And I'm out.